Good morning from the Bahamas. This is Lynn's porch. Lynn and I met in 3rd grade, and I love traveling to see her because we always have a very good time.
Too much sometimes.
Yeah, but our idea of a good time now is very different than the good time that we used to have when we were in college coming down here.
We wouldn't be here to talk.
I don't know that we slept during those weekends, but
no.
the point being now, decades later, you can hear the airplane. I don't know if you can see it in the background. Probably not because the lighting. We're on her porch, but I want you to see what our view is behind. I'm going to lift this. This is what she wakes up to every morning. She lives a nice life now, right? My dog sitter back home watching the 3 dogs says, I told her I was coming down to see one of my besties from growing up, and she said, best friend goals when you live in the Bahamas. True. So today, time to talk Travel Tuesday. We are talking girlfriend getaways and mental health travel, because this, I think Lynn caught on that I was going through a rough patch back in Atlanta, back home. The last couple of years have been hard. And she said, come down to the Bahamas. Her husband and daughter were going off island, and she wanted some company.
I need you just as much.
Aww. And that's the thing. You know what? People would see your life and say, man, she's got this great, perfect life. She has stress just like we do. Even in paradise, things can be hard. And so, hi, Daniela. Daniela is someone we went to high school with. We look fabulous. Thank you.
Why aren't you here?
Yeah, why aren't you here? We should schedule a retreat. You know what? The next class reunion right here. Okay, so back to the topic at hand, girlfriend travel. Girlfriend travel. I was reading an article the other day about why we all need to do some girlfriend travel. And honestly, we can add to this list probably. But first and foremost,
the rum. No, just
you see why I love her? Girlfriends don't judge. There's no like, hey, you know, I told her, I said, I'm going to shave my legs. Nobody's here to see. This is a very private part of the beach. Who cares? That's the beauty of girlfriends. There's no judging. You can be totally vulnerable with them. Totally. We sat up and we talked for hours yesterday about everything that's gone on in our lives, kind of where we thought we'd be, where we are. You know, life zigzags. I'm not disappointed in my life. I have a pretty good life. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I think you were saying the same thing. It's not really where I thought. So yeah, it's, you know, we zigzag through life. And
a roller coaster.
Yeah, totally. And I did not think you just said dips.
I did, sorry. I'm not as savvy as you.
Anyways, so we're talking about girlfriends. And this is why you do girlfriend trips, because you laugh about the stupidest, silliest things. So no judging. Complete relaxation. I will tell you, this morning I slept until almost 9 a.m.
She did. Oh my gosh.
It's been years. I always am up at 6 or 7. Always. I can't even tell you the last time. And I know the lighting is changing, guys. I'm sorry. We could have done this inside. The lighting would have been great. It would have looked much more professional. But in all honesty, why would you not want to be? Why would you not want to see this? I don't even think you want to see our faces. Hold on. That's what you want to see, right? Let's go back. Her backyard. Beautiful, right? So anyways, so that's the complete relaxation, the sleeping in. You know, poor thing, she still has to take care of her pets, even though the husband and the kids are gone, the child. You know, she has a rabbit, a cat, a dog. So she still has to be responsible. I do not. And I slept in until almost 9. I couldn't even be happier. Boy talk. Girls, how long has it been since you talked about the boys, right? Oh, and there's nothing like someone who's been with you since 3rd grade and knows all the heartaches, all the heartbreaks, all the drama that, you know, like, who can be honest with you and say, I think this one is probably not good news for you. Or this one, you know, because I'm single again. And so going through life choices and what happened in the marriages, and, you know, and she's been married 25 years. Does she even look like she could be 25? Isn't that amazing? From her college sweetheart. So anyways, the boy talk, the honesty, and serving it up real. Those are things, that's why you need to go off with your girlfriends, in my opinion. And it might as well be somewhere beautiful, right? If you can get away from the kids, make the most of that time. So that's it. Wellness. This is part 2 of this, because I think the girlfriend getaway part, the wellness, is huge. again, I said, I've been going through a rough patch for a couple years trying to find my way. And I feel like I'm finally coming out of that part, and now I've got some job issues. It's just never easy, right? When will life just coast through smoothly? But at any rate, so I was thinking, okay, if you're going through a hard time right now and you need help getting through it, where should you go? What should you do? Travel for me just fills my soul. It makes my heart happy. I feel like I am more myself when I'm on the road, no matter where I go. It could be, the island here. I am an island girl. I'm a water baby. But it could also be, skiing in the mountains and challenging yourself that way.
Out nature.
Yeah, I think
trails.
there is a lot to be said for nature, for just grounding yourself again, getting back to what matters, and taking care of yourself. I think a lot of people will say travel can cure depression. And maybe not cure it, but it sure can make you happy for a little bit. Not if you're going deep in debt making it happen. You don't want to have to come back and pay for it all. It doesn't have to be somewhere expensive, but it has to get you out of your normal routine. So I say, girlfriend's trips for sure, but there's nothing wrong with a solo trip as well. If you've gone through a heartache or heartbreak, or, just again, life is just challenging you in ways, maybe you've got the guy part figured out and it's more about a job or something. Maybe you lost a parent. Who knows? You faced something. But getting out and on a solo trip can really help you find yourself again and figure out you're happy again. And I say, I've always had this advice with my kids, if you are, when someone breaks your heart and disappoints you or whatever, the very best thing you can do is go be awesome.
Yeah, and take care of yourself.
Yes.
It's so easy to go the other way and like, oh, I'm going to eat this cake.
Oh, no. Now, okay, you're allowed to do that. One night, go crazy. Get your ice cream in. Hi, Terry. Yes, one day do that, but then after that, go kick some butt. Go get yourself, make yourself even better than you've ever been.
Keep moving.
And exactly, get going and go see all the places. Go, you know what? Don't wait for someone. Don't wait for either the kids that want to go or the husband. Go on your own. Solo travel right now is hot. And to be honest, a lot of people ask me, well, you don't take the kids. I tried to take my kids. They don't always want to go. And to be honest, I don't always want to take them. That's just reality. I need my time. I need to just be me, do me. And solo trips allow that. And I would say, go the place that you always wanted to go. Don't wait till the next guy or the next another flight. I love these planes coming overhead because I create a story for everybody on the flight. Oh, they're coming down to meet somebody, or oh, it's a family reunion. Isn't that awesome?
I like being able to see my friends coming and going, or
yeah,
my husband. I can just go to the beach, and I was like, "That's her plane." I can time it. And
anyway, part of Living in Paradise again. And okay, so we talked about for mental wellness. If you're just going through a hard time, girlfriend travel. Girlfriends will always get you back on track. They will serve it up real and say, "Stop your whining, quit your belly aching, be happy. You have so much to be happy about. Focus on that." Number 2, solo travel. Get yourself out there. Go see the world. Go, and it doesn't matter. It could be the world in your backyard. I'm in Atlanta, and there are things I've been doing in the last couple of weeks that I hadn't done in 15 years of living there. Whether it's I went to a speakeasy, the other night, and then I went to a hockey game. Like, I'm just trying to get out and do something different because what I've been doing hasn't been working very well lately. And then, another thing as far as getting yourself back, mental health travel and feeling good again, volunteer. Wherever you go, there are programs, the islands, they need people for the pet shelter probably, walk the dogs, or they need people to go read in the schools.
There's a good organization called BARK, B-A-R-R-K, look that up, in the Bahamas.
I think it's B-A-A-R-K. You can say B-A-R-R-K. It's B-A-A-R-K, because it's like Bahamian. Anyways, she has adopted a dog. What do they call them here? Pot cakes.
Yes.
Last week I talked about adopting a dog from Aruba. She adopted a pot cake dog here in the Bahamas, and it's a similar issue when you're on an island. There's the pet spay and neuter program. It's a challenge, and they have different mentalities about animals in some of the islands where they're just not treated like family in a lot of cases.
And don't you agree that they're very smart? They have this will to survive, so they're very
well. They are. My dog was a street dog too, so hers was found in a house after a hurricane. They are smart, but also they're so grateful. They're so loving once they have a home. So that, but I'm saying just volunteer, and the volunteering, as much as it helps the community, it helps you too. When you're traveling, it helps connect you with the people there. You find out about amazing things. I always say, get out of the resort walls. Go beyond the resort walls and go explore. You know, I'm in the Bahamas, and when people think Nassau, they always think Atlantis. And I was telling the guy on the flight next to me yesterday, go to the other side of the island. It's so pretty. Get away from the tacky touristy stuff. Because when people think Nassau, a lot of times they're like, not my thing. Because they only think of that little square section by the port. Right. No, go to the other side. We're by Love Beach. I mean, just the name is Love Beach. It is sort of, you know, so hey, volunteer, get beyond the resort walls. But having a mission, having something to do when you're on the road, whether you're in Africa or in the Bahamas, or no matter where you go, if again you're going through a hard time and you need to get away for your own mental health, being able to help others really does help you in a lot of ways. So I'm going to recap, right, what we talked about today. A, friendship goals. Find your friend in the Bahamas. Lynn will be anybody's friend. Promise now. We've known each other since 3rd grade, so we go way, way back. But the point is that, you know what, find your friends. Do a girlfriend getaway if you're going through a hard time.
And she doesn't even have to live in Bahamas. She could be awesome just like this.
Yeah, she can come see me in Atlanta. I'll show her a good time anywhere. So girlfriend getaways, absolutely. Mental health, mental wellness, huge. If you're going through a hard time, change your surroundings for just a weekend. Change your environment. Just get out of where you are. Get out of the rut and remind yourself life is good. And there's a whole world out there to see. Don't have to spend $1 bazillion doing it. Solo. You don't have to go with a girlfriend. Make your trip on your own. Solo travel is going to teach you things about yourself that you just never knew. And then either place, if you are struggling with what life is serving up to you, go volunteer and pour your heart into helping other people. I think it'll make all the difference.
You meet the neatest people volunteering.
You do. And pets.
Yeah, and pets.
And pets. So anyways, you guys, that's it. We have time on this beach. I have all day today to just chill and take care of me and reconnect with my old bud here. So that is my mission today. I hope that wherever you are, that this inspires you and empowers you to go make your own trip and go enjoy life. Get back to everything that makes you happy, right? Yay! Yep. Have a good one, guys.